Hello everybody, I'm Serta and welcome back to Planet Crafter, the Moon's update. And things have changed a little bit since the last episode. I have food, water and explosives over here, maybe manufacturing some explosives, don't know yet. Got a little counter over here that'll have the screens on it. Got the big screens, missing one. Have a couple of effigies up and a poster. This all looks pretty good on the outside. I have an extra drone station and I've imported another 25 drones. They're probably going to be at least 100 drones here eventually, maybe more. I have to move the bees and build some more. I've got the farms all set up nicely. I added a room on here and I'll show you what that's all about. And I've added some more extractors. And there's a magnesium one up there now. There's a few more around, including one for the zeolite and another one for the obsidian. So we're going well. I am currently monitoring the situation with our deliveries from Aquilus because I think something's gone wrong, because I've switched off the deliveries and there's nothing coming in. I also made sure to build this box because I thought it might be because there's too much plastic coming in and it's not getting any of the phosphorus, but I don't know what that is, so no idea. Anyway, there's some changes inside as well, and we need to carry on scaling up. Lots to do, let's get stuck in. Right, so walking in, I have changed the staircase around in this area, so now it goes up there. I added a box on over here, so we can go to these stairs as well. We have our biolab, and then across the way, this has changed a lot. I moved all of those autocrafters up a little bit. Still got to put some more storages in. I'm just trying to remember what they're supposed to be. Got all the foods in, and we are bringing in honey as well. There isn't any because it's all being used because we're making food over there. I've got all the phytoplanktons, the fish eggs, frog eggs, and lerma seeds. And then over on this side, I've got the common, uncommon, and rare larvas, the bees, the silkworms, and the butterflies. So that should take care of most of the fauna and flora. And if we look out the window, you can now see that there are optimizers on both of those platforms for the algae and for the water, and each of them have 8, respectively. Then over on this side, I've got silk. These are probably going to move because I want to make the animal food over here. And I have been told in my comments that the reach of the autocrafter is actually not spherical. So I always thought it was like a ball around the autocrafter. I'm being told that no, in fact, it's a cylinder, which means that as far as it reaches out, it goes straight up. So it's not as if you go up a level and then it's over there, which could make me think about doing something with quartzes and fuses upstairs. But it's a thought at the moment. I've still got to test that theory out. And then, yeah, downstairs, it's just all the storages that we had before and then this extra room. And what I've done here, I've put in 4 of the tier 2 recyclers, and each of them are taking in one resource. Like this one will take in the iridium rods and it will put out iridium. Now that demand is set to low. So this storage over here will fill up first. Once that's filled up, it will bring it over here. So the rods will come to here, they'll get broken down, and then from here, they supplied out, and then they go into an iridium storage box over here. And this is filling up nicely because our iridium rods are full. I don't think we're quite there yet with the super alloy. We should be there with the osmium, so we should have osmium. Yep, we do. Fantastic. We also have zeolite now because I put some extractors in the zeolite cave, and I went to the obsidian area, or the lava area, and I put down a couple of extractors for the obsidian. So that's where we are currently. Just upstairs, I want to just make sure that we have supplies. Is this not being supplied? It isn't. That's a problem. All right, so we're going to supply that. These will be getting made anyway, so that's not a problem. There are a couple of things that are needed here. I need to get a couple of ecosystems down. So now that I've made all of these storages, I have set up a shredder. I don't know why it's got aluminium in it. Oh yes, because we have an abundance of aluminium, and I'm demanding aluminium included in this list. So it is lowest priority, but it's included. So as soon as this shredder fills up, it empties, but it also takes in all of these because we are going to have boxes with these items in those boxes. Once those boxes fill up, I don't want something like the ecosystem to stop working because we are getting other lavas from the ecosystem, and if this gets backed up with one particular item, then we don't get anything else out of it. And I'm going to have more than one of these ecosystems anyway. Another thing, the fuses, they have a range now. This range, I'm pretty sure, used to be 75 meters. It's now 250 meters. So it affects everything 250 meters away. If I was to take out one of these algae generators, then one of the farms over on this side is going to get impacted. Oh, I've already got a growth multiplier over here as well. But I found that very far away optimizer with the growth fuses in it reached all the way over to these farms, which was quite impressive. But anyway, I have an optimizer with 3 growth fuses in, and this has now gone up from 3 to 5.2, and if I put more in, but if I did another 3, it would go up, I think, to 7.5, maybe, which is equivalent to almost 4 tier 1 outdoor farms. So I'm thinking I might do that. Instead of building out more farms, maybe I'll have more farms anyway, but, you know, if you have a whole bunch of optimizers, I have a total of 8 farms. Like now I only need 1 bean farm because it's already 2.5 times more than what the tier 1 was, so I'm doing fine there. And I am probably going to need wheat. I think I need wheat for one of the animal foods. Let's go and have a look at that. No, actually I don't. And I have everything upstairs for that. So yeah, I could make that. I could start making animal food. Don't need it yet. I don't think I'm quite there yet. Mind you, I don't think there's anything stopping me from starting on the animals. But honestly, right now, there's no real benefit to doing it. Everything is super low here. And I'm building up so that I can send up a lot of rockets. One other thing I want to do, you'll see that I have a teleporter in here. I need to move my fuse locker. Not quite sure where I'm going to be moving it to yet. But it is kind of in the way. I'm not sure I like how this is laid out. And maybe I'll just put the fuses down over there. And then this will just be a general drop box. So it will be named accordingly. And maybe I'll move that as well at some point. But yeah, that's where we are at the moment. Let's go and see if anything has come in. No bioplastic? No. There's something seriously wrong here. Oh man, that means I need to make another trip. Did I order anything? I did order some phosphorus. And I think maybe I'll order more. Otherwise the production of our tier 3 fertilizer just stops. And there are 76 phosphorus pieces on Aquilus right now. Not exactly sure where they are, but yeah, I'll get them. And then I'll just dump the phosphorus in here and it's going to get chewed up very quickly. Yep, there we go, immediately. But we have a collection of T1 fertilizer. We're doing very well on T2s now. T3s, more than halfway full. Explosive powder, we're doing okay. I need to up my production of sulfur. Yep, it's taking massive strain. I know that would happen. Silicon usually does as well. Yep. So I'll have to have like 8 extractor setup for each of those. Or maybe 4 with a bunch of production fuses. Oh, and underneath the stairs I put a safe where I've got all my personal thingies in. And then of course I've added to the power because we needed to add to the power. And I was tired of running out of power, so I sort of went overboard. We did have a couple of pulsar meteors that came down, so that was helpful. And if we have a look at our power screen now, we have lots available. 31,000 kilowatts. Over at our solar system screen, Aquilus has pulled ahead of Selenia now. We're still going nowhere on Prime, really. But I'll get there. I'm not in a big hurry with this playthrough to do the terraforming. I want to wait until I've got all the good stuff, and then I'll do a lot of terraforming very fast. Another thing that I do plan to do is move the heaters and drills away from here so they don't mess up my view. And what I've normally done is just put the drills around the corner in that direction, and then the heaters down over there on the other side of the aluminium. We have a look over there. There's an opening, and there's a rack down on that side. Now I think I have set the storage to, yep, supply everything. I need to pick myself up some food and water, and eat some food, grab a bit of water, because we're going to go for a little explore. And I'm going to leave this to see what happens with it, if anything. Yeah, I'm probably going to have to head back to Aquilus to see exactly what is going on. I have a feeling that it's clogged with bioplastic and now it's not taking off, or I don't know, maybe it's not taking off because it couldn't take off. It didn't have anywhere to go after it filled up, so it just stayed there. Now it's not moving, so yeah, tough one. Anyway, I'm going to take the tough route through this area and see if we can get up there. Oh, no, it's not going to work. And I would decide to go at night. All right, let's see if we can drive the vehicle through this gap. Yep, looks like we can. Not too much of a problem. You know what I didn't bring? Heck, we have to head back anyway. I forgot. I think we probably need about 8 or 10 fusion cells I'm just going to take 10. I can't remember. I think it might be 8. Pretty fortunate that this vehicle can drive underwater. Oh dear, we only have 3 fusion cells. I'll leave those there. Let's go and order some. How much longer? Oh my word. That's going to take a moment. Let me... I don't know. How many production fuses do I have? Let's use some of these trade rocket multiplier fuses. We'll get an optimizer and speed up our rockets. So we need uranium, we need obsidian, a couple of explosive powder, and I am going to put this... I think I'm going to put it around about here. This is fairly central. Doesn't really matter with the range now. Alright, has that sped things up a bit? 125. Well, let's take them out and see what that does. 156. Okay, put them back. And it is 115. Okay, that knocks a bit of time off. We'll probably have a few of those. While this is all happening, maybe what I can do, have a look at the portal generator. Because we're going to need to do portal runs. I need Terra Tokens, I need fuses, and I need to get a decent supply of quartz. Those will be the main things that I'll be after. Right, so let's put the compass together first. Oh gosh, it needs silicon. Well, I have magnesium now. Right, I have what I need, and I can make the compass. So that can come off the list. I'll grab 2 of those fusion cells. Circuit boards, I got 2. Super alloy rods, got 2 of those, and then 2 power fuses. Those are pretty valuable. Alright, let's go and put this in. It's a once-off, and I think it's worth it. I'm not completely sure where I want to put it, though. I don't know if I'm going to extend this, but I suppose if I do extend it, I can go back this way. So let's do this over here, and link it in with the rest of the platforms. Yeah, that looks nice. And I have a bit of space back here. Wondering if I should move this platform to connect somewhere up over here. Oh, there's that shuttle. Right, we'll grab those, and then in here change to humble, and I want fusion cells. We got lots of them, so I will get lots of them and launch. Alright, drop the phosphorus off, let that carry on. How long till we've... Oh, it's a while before we filled up with the fertilizer. Oh, we did get some bioplastic in, but none of the phosphorus. Yeah, there's a problem. It looks like those drones are only picking up the bioplastic. Right, I want to just... I think I want to set up a storage. Ooh, wait, we're not making circuit boards? Why are we not making circuit boards? Silicon. That's one of those things that you need a lot of extractors for. I don't have any of the stuff that I'd normally take with me on a portal run. I'm going to take some explosives. I don't have any light sticks. Wait a minute. Can I make one of them? It's not like it's going to help me or anything. Explosive? I can't reach those things from here. But I can reach them from down here. I mean, it's not critical. I don't really need it. But we can make one. I'll find more down there, I'm pretty sure. And then I don't have the access cards, but I think I'll find some there as well. And there is one piece of furniture or decoration that I'm still looking for. And that is supposed to be somewhere around here. It's a hanging plant. So I'm going to have to keep a lookout for that. I think I've got everything else. Let's head into the portal and see how things go. Alright, I don't like any of those. We'll do another scan. Oh, there's a couple of good ones here. Rarity 5's definitely difficulty 2. Yeah, that's alright. Problem is you can't pin these. I'll do the top one because it needs less quartz. Alright, so it was 3 pulsar. It was 3 magnetar and 2 blazar. Yep, I'm gonna have to find more. But these portal runs are very profitable. Right, I have everything. I can open this one and it's not opening. Oh, there it is. Took a second. Hey, let's go clear out a portal. So we're in one of these, and where that is sticking out is the wreck. And I don't think that there's a second wreck on these particular places. I could be wrong. I will scout, but there are boxes. And I haven't done a portal run in this new update, so there should be good stuff. Like, there's a flare, there's a good tree, trade rocket multiplier, fuse cartridge, circuit board. Oh, that's nice. And I've got the biggest storage now as well. So let's head down and find the entrance. Wait, there should be another box around here somewhere. Oh, it's right next to it. Oh, good. Terra Tokens. Nice. That is very nice stuff. Now, I'm not going to take these Shanga seeds because there's no use for them yet. But I am going to take the Tusker and the Nulna because they can be used in the tier 2 plant rockets. Anyway, don't want to fill up completely. Oof, dark. And then we'll head in, and right here where everything splits, I will drop a flare. Awesome. Now, this is where we get good stuff. Now, I don't know if I'm going to take too many flares. I don't need that many. And I'm going to be a little selective of what I take. I want access cards. And the way I do it is I just stick to the left. And I'll take these Hysteria as well. They also get used in the T2 rockets. I'm already getting a heckload of good stuff here. Oh, the Jumi frog eggs. Yes, good. Actually, I don't want obsidian. I'm collecting enough of those. Breakthrough area, and look at my storage already. I don't know why I'm taking mutagens. I'm actually producing them pretty quickly. Oh, well, let's see how far we can go. I'll have to head back, I think. All right, no box over here, and we can go up here. Take a walk around. This will take us to another area. No boxes in here. And I'm collecting iron every time I do that, and that's filling me up. Well, I have no idea how long ago I stopped recording because my hard drive actually filled up. So it would have been nice if I'd had a warning, but I've finished the entire wreck and I can come in here and drop things off. And those should mostly be taken back. There are a couple of things that I don't have set up yet. Okay, that can go as well. That should disappear. There we go. Ah, put my fusion cell in there. All right, well, this one's done. So I can close the portal. I got a lot of stuff out of that. And I'm up to 101,000 again. Wait, I feel like that should have been higher. Anyway, it's okay. We do have another one, unless it's gone now. It has. I want rarity 5s. Yeah, like that. Difficulty 3. That might give us better stuff. But I should drink water first. Alright, I'll grab a couple of fusion cells. I haven't had to use the explosives yet. That's pretty good. I think maybe this box, just for now, I'm going to set it... Well, it doesn't need to supply anymore. It can demand. And I think I'm going to do this and just control-click on all of the fuses. And also on the Cosmic Quartz. That should sort that out. That should mean drop boxes... Yeah, it's almost empty. Right. How many did we need here? 2, 4, 1, 2. So 2, 4, 1, and 2. And I got the purple... Oh, I got these mixed up. Alright, well, that's that now. And we can open this portal. I'm going to do this run, I don't think, unless there's anything really important. What I'll do is I'll turn the supply off on this one. And then you can see what I've managed to gather from this portal. But let's go through and you can have a look at what the environment is like. Maybe it's different to the last one. It is. This is one of the sandy ones. Now, these ones, they can be difficult to find the wrecks, unless you know where to look. Alright, well, I've found a wreck, but I'm almost full, and I haven't even been into it yet. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to come back to it. And it's southwest of our starting portal, so that makes it easier to find when I come back. I haven't seen another one. There may only be one wreck here, I don't know. Alright, I'm offloaded. That's what I've got so far. And back in. And we're going to hit the wreck and see what happens. It's always good when you turn your first corner and you're already at the fusion reactor. That means you won't have to do another run. Ooh, more Cosmic Quartz. Yeah, you won't need to do another run through to find the open doors because you're going to find them right now. And we've come up to our first blockade. So we will drop an explosive. Make sure that we aren't set to delete it because that would be very bad. And we'll just take a couple of steps back. Wait for the big boom. There it is. And then we're in. And more goodies. I will be doing lots of these portal runs between episodes because they are hugely beneficial. Now, if you haven't got these yet, these are also decorations that you can break down and you'll get a blueprint. And I got to the door and I do have 2 access cards, so that's open, and now I am going to have to come back. Yep, let me finish this run through. I'll go and offload and come back. Right, fortunately it wasn't too far from the end, so I just did a backward run, getting all the good stuff out of these boxes. And there is a fairly good amount of decent stuff here. And take another flare back with me. And that's it, I pulled quite a bit out of there. And that is the end of this run. So I'm going to head out and I'll see you back at base. Oh, let's have a look at what we got. So everything that I'm carrying, obviously, except the bits and pieces, I'll get rid of those. Terra Tokens that I didn't take. So it's a good haul. There's a lot of good stuff in here. And I will need to replace... Let's get some more green and some more blue, bit of purple, and put those in here. Build up a little bit of a stock of them. Yeah, I need some more. Although we never use yellow in the portals, the solar. I do need some more pulsar, so we'll put those in there. And I'll drop some explosives in there because we may need them. Oh, and the access cards. We'll put that in there as well. We'll definitely use them. I'm going to drop off the fusion cells because I'm not going to do another portal run right now. Yep, I'll just drop all of those off. And then we can offload all these and then reset this to supply everything and see how quickly it empties. Oh, that's pretty quick, I'd say. And it's all basically gone except we can take our effigies and go and pop them on the table. Now I'm going to probably need more desks for the other screens when I eventually get to them. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. Anyway, we were going to head out to another wreck or two. And these will be a little bit easier. I'm going to take that many with me. No idea if I'm going to use them, but I'm not going to be struggling for space this time because I'll have my vehicle with me. And that has been set to supply everything. So the drones will come and fetch out of there as I fill it up. But I want to take some more water. I can't remember if we need explosives in any of those wrecks. Wonder if I shouldn't take a couple maybe. I'll take 3 with me. Don't know if I'm going to need them. Alright, food and water are full. Let's go. And I'm just going underwater. It's easier than trying to get through the mountain sides. Damn, I'm stuck. These rocks are softer than they look. Alright, F4 for the win. Good. Right, and we come out in this beautiful area. This is the waterfall biome. Very, very nice here. There are chests here as well. And there are chests behind that waterfall. And there's a golden chest up the top there as well. Not very concerned about it. I want to get to the wrecks. Wreck number 1, this is behind the waterfall. That's the waterfall rock, and we are here. So let's head in. Well, I don't think I need flares here, but I do need my torch. And there are a couple of interesting places. I think, yep, I'm not going to do this first. I'm going to head down to the end of the corridor first. And we can go this way. Not much here. There's a chest, and we'll get some goodies from it. And of course, servers. We need those circuit boards. And what do we have here? Just a regular blueprint chip. You know what? I'm going to take it. And then we come across the way a whole bunch of servers that we have to clean out. And there's the reactor. And this needs 3. And that will open doors. And then we just run through and empty containers. Oh, another Cosmic Quartz. Wow, I'm going to have so many of those. And I'm already filling up. So let's go to this box. We'll take what we want out. I'm going to drop off the iron in here. Got one of those spacesuits already. I think there's one in here. Yep. We'll get this one. I'll grab a couple of mutagen. Why not? Don't see any more. So just run outside. There's another room down that way. So we'll run out here, go and put everything into our storage. And then the drones will come and grab it all. It'll take them a while, but by the time we get back to the vehicle, it should be emptied out. What have we got down here? Just a box with nothing that I'll take the mutagen. If I have mutagen, it'll just take the strain off. So, let's go in here first. I'll spiral up these stairs. Alright. Let's see. There's a chest over there. A locker. So, free Terra Tokens. Nice. Some Quasar. I'll take the T2 mutagen. Another one over here. I'll take the Loma. That and that. And there is a safe in here. And safes are always very good. Oh, wow. Here we go. Lots and lots. Primo. Don't know if I've got that. I'll take it. And that is it. Now, maybe it's the other side that those doors are open. Yes. If you hadn't put the cells in, the fusion cells, those 2 doors would be closed. Fablo. Actually, that's quite nice. I don't know if I've seen that before. So much good stuff. I'm not going to take any more of those Pisteria. I think I have more than enough of them. Don't want blueprint chips. Ah, good. Pulsar. And I can drop off the iron that I've been picking up. Excellent. Got those. I'll take those and that and that. That and... I think we finished in this ship. I do believe we are. I'm going to do one more run through. That's it. And we can just go and put things into the back of our vehicle. Look at that, it's empty. Not sure why I'm carrying iron. I'll drop that. So, we're off to another wreck. Now this one's going to be slightly more difficult to get to. It's on the same side of the map, but it's in the lava area and I just have to figure out the route to get to it. I might have to go around that rock. Oh, the beach biome. And we'll just go off the edge. Oh gosh, what happened? Did I make a mistake going over that edge? It's possible. I think I probably did. I don't think I was supposed to go this way. The water hasn't started coming into the beach yet, so we're still far away from that. Oh, here come the drones. They're just like grabbing everything out of the back. I don't think I'm going to be doing this too often. Let's see if I can find a better route through. I think through one of these arches would probably be the way to go. So this arch, so that's the front of the waterfall, and there's the water in front of the waterfall. Come through this arch, and I think maybe there's some kind of a pathway that you're able to get. Oh, wow, unless that happens. Oh, jeepers, that's not good. Okay, I survived it. Alright, good. My tires aren't on fire yet. I think I'm going to take maybe another route back. Oh, this is, oh gee, much easier to fly in this area. Alright, there are our 2 obsidian miners. Oh, I put 3 of them up. Well, there's our 3 obsidian miners, and there's the wreck that I want to go to. I should drink, and I don't need food just yet. We'll hop up here and go in. And I have the fuses on me. Okay, I'm going to go this way first. There are servers, a lot of them. So we'll very quickly sort out our circuit board problem. Take a few of these things. Great stuff. All right, now there is a ladder to go up. We're going to be able to come down it if we go up the other side. A couple of good things. And another one with a Cosmic Quartz and a fuse. And a quasar. Excellent. T2 rocket engine, circuit board. Very good. I'm just clearing this lower level first. Okay, T2 mutagen and circuit board. Don't really want any of the other stuff. Circuit boards. Probably missing circuit boards because I'm not really looking for them. There's a fair amount of good stuff. And now that I've finished the lower level off, I'm going to quickly head out and offload. Right, that's offloaded, and our guys are on their way to collect it. Back in. Now it's time to go upstairs. And we'll take this ladder up and head in over here. And this is where we'll find the fusion reactor. It only takes 2. Okay. I brought way too many with me. Lots of circuit boards. Great. Okay, I don't want to go down. There's a room to go into. And we have a lympholia tree. Yeah, what the heck? I'll take it. Break through here. And we have the safe. And we also have this room. Oh, good one. Very good. Okay, I don't want to go out there yet. I'm following a particular route. What do we have? The Shenga seed? No, not interested. Clothing-wise, I think I've got all of these. You know what? I can always shred them if I already have. I'm pretty sure I've got those 2. Not sure about that one or that one. Got that. Got that. Not worried about them. And I think that has everything cleared out. So, head downstairs. And that is coming out right over there. Oh, there's a door that opened at the bottom. And there are things here that are good. We'll take those. More Terra Tokens. Actually, I should check on my Terra Tokens. I'm not sure how many I have. Should have quite a lot. And another box. Good stuff in there too. See if there's anything else that I missed downstairs. No, that door didn't open. I did forget to pick up some more of those. Right, a quick visit to the ladder on the other side. See where this brings me up. Don't need to be here. Done that. And we are finished with this one. Now, I'm not going to put these items... Oh, gosh, I got so much iron. I'm going to just drop them all off. Yeah, I'm not going to get my drones to come all the way out here to fetch these. They are busy enough as it is. But while I'm here, I'm going to head over this way and see if this frog pond has got any frogs in it yet. No, it doesn't. And it looks like that cave is still frozen. Well, not really. No, I'm not going to go through there. We'll head through the dark moon biome. I think I'll just follow this road out if I can. Oh, stop. See a box up there. Let's go and get whatever's in there. Okay. Quartz. Mutagen. I'll grab the flower. Don't need any of the other stuff. Right, can I get through here? Yeah, there's a road. Well, I use the word road very loosely. Alright, so there's the dark moon. This place... Ah, there. That's exactly the spot I wanted to go to. Perfect. So this is a little underground bunker that we can go and visit. This will have some decent stuff as well. But that does mean that I have to stress out my little drones. Poor little guys, they're going to be running their butts off. Alright, let's see. There's a box in here. None of this I'm really interested in. Although I'll eat the food. And then there's another container over here. And also not much that I'm really keen on. I'll take the Tusker. What is that? Got that one. And that means we go downstairs. Nothing important there. Although, you know, Volnus I'll take with. They're rare flowers. And grab a bit of water. And this one, you just sort of keep going down. The story is still here. Now, bear in mind, this is happening like 40 years after the events of Selenia. Lerma, yep, this is some better stuff in here. Servers, good. And then I think this one goes down to a living quarters somewhere. Yeah, this is where someone was going completely batty. Oh, more doors. Yeah, messages all over the place. Oh, we've got that, take that. And rid ourselves of that wall, and then good stuff. Yep, I think that's about it for this side. And then we can go back up, and there's another door going through here. And then this one goes up, and we have a few more boxes. So I want that. Let's get rid of all of the iron if we can. I'm not going to take any of the other stuff, maybe the Volnus. T4 mutagen, definitely. Circuit board for sure. Blazar, yes. And T3 mutagen. Actually, let's take the Tusker and the Nulner, then offload a little bit more of that iron. And I think that is about it for this. We'll take the T2 mutagen. Got about that on the first run through. Now we just head all the way back up. And we're out. Now, I've been here for a while. Let's see if there are any black butterfly larvae lying around. Because the albans do spawn in this area. And they're a little difficult to see because of the color of the ground. But I don't see any right now. Anyway, let's go back. I'll try and find an easy route through. Maybe swing by the uranium caves. So you can see what I did there. There's just so many darn rocks in the way. And along the way, a few chests. Because they have good stuff in them. Okay, now I'm getting to another little area. Somewhere around here is a procedural wreck. We'll get to that eventually. But if we go through this arch, we'll go down into the little valley and you can get into the uranium cave from here. So here it is. And it's green and I've got a couple of extractors. Hang on, lights on. And they are just making rods. We may need a little bit more of this, but I don't really think so. There's not a lot we do with the uranium rods. Anyway, that's that. And from here, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, come out, go past the ring, and then down into the valley. In fact, we could do some stunt work over here. Test the suspension. Yeah, it works well. And through the aluminium area, and our base is just ahead of us. And we're home. Now, let's see. What do we have in the back? I've got some clothing, blueprint chips. Have I not set a place? Oh, don't tell me the fuse box is full. That's a possibility, actually. Oh, the fuse box is full. Look at all that cosmic quartz. Well, I'm going to be heading back to Aquilus, and I'm thinking maybe I'll build another one of the shuttles, but I don't really know if it's worth it. I'm not sure if I need that much bioplastic, but it's not a waste. I have so much cosmic quartz, it's unbelievable. In fact, I'm going to have to move it. All right, well, let's drop what we can in this drop box, and we'll take that out. We have to find a new place for the cosmic quartz. So the fuse box is looking super healthy. We now have a whole bunch of production multipliers. We got loads of trade rocket fuses. And after that, I'm up to 123,000. Good. So we can afford to buy other fuses. Our big question is, where the heck do I put the cosmic quartz? Well, that looks like as good a spot as any, I suppose. And that is it. It has its own box now. I'm definitely not going to be demanding, because I'm not going to be manufacturing this. It's too expensive and I don't need that many of them. But I am going to take one for now, because we have something that I haven't built, and I don't really have an official crafting room yet. Let me go outside and see what this gap looks like. No, you see, I can't put anything on here. Maybe I can add on to this, have a crafting room, because I was just doing crafting over here. This place is too full to put crafting machines, I think. Maybe. Unless I did some crafting over here. Well, I still need to pick up a few things for this. So a couple of those. Silicon is still a problem. Titanium isn't anymore. And circuit boards, I should have a few. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's put down this funky machine. Right in there. It looks like it clips through the railing, but otherwise... Actually, that doesn't look too bad. So, in here is where we can make stuff. We can make solar, we can make pulsar, we can do all the fuse things. Now, fuse cartridges are something that we're going to need to do. And let's just have a look at what is here. Okay, we need silkworms for the growth multiplier fuse. Okay, so that's pretty important. And for the insect multiplier fuse. Oh, we need the Arama and the Volnus plant for insect multiplier fuse as well. That's an interesting thing. I've been leaving a lot of those behind. Let's go and see how many I have. I've got my flower seeds over here. Just sort those. Yeah, I've got a few, but I'm not going to leave those behind anymore, that's for sure. And I've got these. I've got plenty of these, so the T2 plant rockets will not be a problem. I've got some tree seeds. Awesome. These are the ones that I picked up in the Rex, and yep, they got dumped. Getting everything set up very nicely. I feel like we need some furniture in here. This is looking a bit bland. Let's see, what shall we use? Definitely some... Oh, I don't have smart fabric here. Yeah, I think I might import some of that. Don't need a lot. Did I order anything? Nope. So on Humble... No, I don't have that many here. I think I stopped the production because it was using up too many of my circuit boards. And it was just another thing to add on to the circuit boards. Just a note, you don't have to make everything here. But it's a good place to do like a quick Cosmic Quartz if you want to. But you don't really need to when you have autocrafters that can just pick up stuff out of the storages. And do I even have any fabric made yet? I've got some. Yeah, let's grab some. Get a little bit of iron, some more iron, and a bit of titanium. Okay, now everything is blue. I will start with a regular sofa and middle it if I can. No, I can't exactly. I'll pull it away a little. That might be enough. Then I'm going to have a curved piece. And that snaps on. Oof, it's way too blue. Another curved piece over on this side. And I think one of these little tables. Yep, that'll do. And I'll just rotate it so that it looks a bit better. Just like that. Yeah, that's nice. Looks good. It's a good start. Probably have another setup like this around this side. Maybe. Yeah, I want to use things. I want to use the furniture. You know, things like this to demarcate areas. In fact, why not do it right now? Let's see. How far do I need to go with it? Is that aligned? It is. Yeah. So I'll have this come around and then there'll be a gap through here. Then I need to center this a little bit better. I have no idea how centered that is. Yeah, it wasn't too far off. So there? Not exactly. So there maybe. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm happy with that. And it'll just separate out this little seating area. Then there's stairs that go up here. And I can now move these crafting machines out of here. And they can go sit over on this side. So we'll do the advanced crafting station over here. And this one over there. Still gives me enough space to walk through. That's fine. Actually, I'm starting to think that maybe this one should have gone on that side. Let's do that rather. Yeah, that's much better. And then I can take this one and put it in between them. Not there or there. Oh, that's closer. Put that there. Okay, good. Still going to have crafting machines in here. Auto crafters. But now I need to do more planning because I want to see like some titanium and a little super alloy, which is now full. That means that our rods are full. Yes, all the rods are full. These are full. Fantastic. That means iridium's... Ah, that's good news. So this little setup here is working pretty nicely. It's not filling up very quickly. I think it's because I've only got the one beehive. Now I need to go out and up and see how this is going to work. So I want to have a level up here, but it needs to be in the middle of these two. But it also only needs to be a 2x2. So let's try it out. I have it over there. And then I have the stairs. I need some more goodies. Now this means that I'm going to have to go into the biolab to get up the stairs, which is okay. And if I turn that and go like that, I'll need another piece, titanium and cobalt. And like I did over here, this little quarter piece, I'm going to do that over here, just like that. And we are now getting into a third level. Awesome. So let's see how that flows. Yeah, it's okay. It's not brilliant, it's okay though. So if I was to put an autocrafter up there, I'll grab a few rods and a bunch of osmium. I think this point here might be the furthest away. So we're going to put this down right there. And let's see what we can see with it. Okay, the food, the water, the explosives. We can see the food and water from here. That's interesting. You can see the solar, pulsar. Yeah, it looks like it lists it with the ones that are furthest away. So like food and water are the furthest away, and the explosives, and then the solar is the furthest away. So if I was to, obviously I want to make solar, but I also want to make fuse cartridges, which will need the solar. These need pulsar and solar. Ah yes, those will have to be closer for the trade rocket multiplier fuses. Those shouldn't be a problem. Those shouldn't be a problem either. So if I was to then start the production over on this side, it should reach everything that I need anyway. So let's just say we start over there. And this one, I want you to make solar quartz. Will it reach everything it needs? It doesn't appear so. What is it not reaching? Because the obsidian, oh, the sulfur, there's no sulfur. I don't know if I reach the sulfur. That's way on the other side. It reaches as far as, it looks like, the uranium and the cobalt. So if I go right there, solar now. Okay, so it does reach the sulfur now. Oh, and there it made one. Okay, good. It works then. We were just waiting for the sulfur to come in. Super. I'll break that down. And we'll put this over here and see if this will allow us to make the fuse cartridges. Yes, it does. That's great. All right, because the fuse cartridges only need circuit boards and solar quartz. All right, well, I'm not going to have that many being produced. They will not, I don't think I'm going to put them in a chest. I'll let this machine fill up, and then the other machines can take from this one. And I think this just swallowed up all my solar quartz. Nice. Right, well, let's get rid of this. So what would the next one be? And in fact, how many of them are there? There are 6 of them, so I could have 2 rows of 3. What do we need for this? The pulsar. I don't know if I can reach the pulsar. Oh, this also needs cosmic quartz. All right, well, I can set up a cosmic quartz autocrafter behind the pulsar if I can reach the pulsar. Or maybe behind the circuit boards. Let's have a look at how far this reaches. This reaches all the way to the iron, so it shouldn't have a problem reaching everything. And it reaches as far as the magnetar as well. That's great. This one is in a good spot. Yep, it reaches the circuit boards. So by rights, I could do the energy multiplier fuse here. Now, obviously, nothing's going to happen because the cosmic quartz, I think, is out of range. But if the magnetar is in range, then, darn, it must be close. Oh, wow, it actually picks up the fabric that's right next to the cosmic quartz. But it doesn't pick up the cosmic quartz. That's fine. That's just a temporary box anyway. Alright, so that will be the energy multiplier fuses. Or maybe I can move the energy multipliers to this side. See what else will work over here. Selenium, this reaches selenium, so that's a possibility. And if it reaches quasar, which I think it does, then we can have the trade multiplier fuse here. Animal multipliers, well, that should be fine. I'm going to have all of those upstairs. Growth multipliers, that's also no problem. Insect multiplier, also no problem. We're just going to have to be careful we don't make too many of them. But yeah, okay. So this is going to be our facility for making all of our fuses. Nice. But I am terribly scared to put any demands on anything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove the demand on this box, because if I start making things up there, they're going to want to come down here. The one thing I may do, oh gosh, I need to drink something. Wow, that was close. Yep, unfocused. Right, back over here. Yeah, I'm probably going to have a box for the fuse cartridges. I don't know if it's going to be a big one, but there'll be a box for it, because everything else is going to use that. And I'll scale that up. And then just to finish this place off and make it look a little bit more decent, I'll put some goodies in. And I think this will be our deck where we can have our fireplace and our seating and a tree and all of that stuff. Yeah, I'll have to fiddle with it. There will be some windows as well. I'll throw a window in there, and there, and there. We'll eventually make this place look semi-decent. And that'll be a door when I've got more silicon. And that's what I'll do between episodes, is get a silicon and a sulfur farm somewhere that will produce a lot, because those 2 items get chewed up very quickly. In the meantime, let's go and see if anything's changed with our phosphorus. Did we get any in? We did not. But we are full with bioplastics. So I think I'm going to have to pop over to Aquilus and cancel that. Yeah, it doesn't work, folks. I apologize for the last episode. I thought it was working. But yes, that little backlog that I expected to happen happened, but I couldn't fix it with a shredder. So yeah, because now it seems to only be bringing the plastic through. But unfortunate. This place needs some grass or some flowers or something. Anyway, if you like this video, give us a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, hit the bell icon for notifications. Leave me your comments. Let me know your thoughts. And if you've got any tips, a lot of people dropping some really good tips. Some stuff that I previously knew about and had completely forgotten about. Like, I don't even know why I didn't think of teleporters. I was driving the vehicle around, and in some cases, like on Aquilus, the teleporter is way better. Anyway, I will get a little bit of work done between episodes, so this place looks a bit better. Maybe start moving our heat and pressure stuff away from this area. But progress is doing well, and once we are nicely set up, can add fuses everywhere, boost production, and then start launching those big new rockets. But thank you very much for joining me, and until next time, cheers!